Okay, welcome everyone. Build Out here. Super excited about this video. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to choose the perfect project team or the perfect team for your PMO. And I know that's different. Hi everyone, Build Out here. Today, we're going to tackle a critical question. How do you build the perfect team for your PMO? You're setting up a PMO or you're trying to grow an existing one. You know how important it is to have the right people, correct? But where do you start? Do you hire project managers? Do you hire portfolio managers, agile coaches, right? It can get very confusing and very fast. So in today's video, we're going to walk you through the processes I've used for years to build strong and effective PMO teams that deliver real business value. Let's get into this. Okay. For those who don't know me, my name is Build Out. I've been in the project management industry for the last 30 years, so early 90s. I've led 10 PMOs across 4 major companies, including 11, almost 12, 13 years at Microsoft. So building PMO teams is one of the most critical parts of getting a PMO off the ground from the very beginning and really helping organizations do it again and again and again. So let's dive into this and break it down step by step. Step 1, define the type of PMO you're building. This is critical, right? Before you can hire anyone, you've got to know the kind of PMO you're actually creating. Are you focused on portfolio management, program oversight, direct project execution, program project execution, right? Or maybe it's product delivery in an agile environment. So each of the 4 P's of the PMO come from different responsibilities, and therefore you need different people for those, right? Many PMOs are hybrid. I totally get that. That means you're managing agile delivery, you're managing traditional project management, right? The PMBOK type of thing. But project timelines are the same, and you need teams to balance that reality of execution of the project. So I got a question for you. I'd love to hear in the comment. What type of PMO are you running or are you thinking about building? So let me know in the comments. Number 2, you want to define your service offerings, right? That's critical. Now that you know the kind of PMO you're running, what are you actually going to do? What are the services in that PMO, right? So portfolio prioritization, project health, governance, is it agile coaching, right? Risk and resource management. Is it PMI type training or project management type training, right? So each service is mapped to a specific skill set. If you're offering Power BI dashboards, for example, you might need a data analyst. Are you running governance? You may need a governance specialist, right? Agile transformation. So the services are very much tied to the people that you need to hire. Does that make sense? Okay, let's get into step 3. So step 3 is building your ideal staffing plan. That's really where the rubber hits the road, right? Once you have identified the services, it's time now to staff those services appropriate. So you have to start asking some questions, right? Do you need full-time employees or consultants, or do you need a mix? Every PMO we've always had a mix, right? What certifications matter to your PMOs? Do you have to have a PMP? Do you have to have SAFE? Do you have to have FMP, the portfolio management, right? Or Prince or Prince 2, right? Scaled Agile, right? What tools do you need in your PMO? Power BI, Jira, Smartsheet, Project Online, right? Are you prioritizing soft skills like communications and stakeholder engagements and leading without authority, right? In today's trends, what we're seeing is most PMOs are using a hybrid staffing model, starting with contractors or vendors, and then gradually making them permanent staff. I've seen that as well. That keeps you agile, that keeps you responsive, that keeps you kind of hiring and letting go vendors as you need it for your business needs. Step 4, using the roles and responsibilities matrix. I've created that in both my PMO books. So you don't want to miss anything, right? You have services down the side. You've got the people and the roles across the top, right? It's called the roles and responsibilities staffing model. Very simple. Roles, services down the side, roles and names across the top, and you have the intersection cells, right? So you're really saying, if I need a portfolio manager, they're going to do portfolio management. I need a governance analyst, they're going to do governance, right? So it's an amazing way to really see the gaps, see the services, and see the people that are responsible or accountable for those services. Again, check them out. Roles and responsibilities, staffing model. I've got lots of articles that are in both of my PMO books, how to run, shut down, how to build, run, and shut down a PMO. Step 5, don't forget onboarding. One of the most critical components of running a successful person into your organization is onboarding. I can't stress enough. You need a solid onboarding process. Access to your PMO playbooks, access to processes or trainings, introduction to key stakeholders, access to templates and dashboards and calendars, right? Get them on distribution lists, really setting clear expectations and timelines of exactly what they have to do through the life of their role and through the life of execution week to week. With hybrid and remote teams, right, being a lot of the norm now, digital onboarding is even more important. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Let's summarize. So how to build the right team for your PMO? It comes down to 5 steps. Define the type of PMO you're building. List out the services your PMO will provide. Build a staffing plan that aligns to those services. Use a RACI, so the roles and responsibilities staffing matrix. Prioritize onboarding and develop that person from day one. It really makes a huge difference. Your team will make or break your PMO. I can't stress that enough. You want to invest the time to get this right. Does that make sense? Awesome. You like these types of videos? Subscribe for more PMO and project management tips and real world stories of what I deal with on a day-to-day basis. Drop a comment below. What role do you think is most essential for your PMO team? And I want to thank you for listening. Thanks for the conversation today, and I'll see you online. Thanks.